Good evening. A 12-year-old boy from Kings Lynn has died in a four-car pile-up near Portsmouth. John Laker from Wormingay Road was returning home with his family late yesterday afternoon when the accident happened on the M275. His mother and sister were also injured in the crash. The Sizewell B nuclear power station moved a step closer to completion today when part of the dome was fixed to the main reactor. The decision to make the lift using the world's largest lorry-mounted crane was taken only after consulting experts at the Norwich Weather Centre. It was essential that the wind speed should reach no more than 12 miles an hour for the dome section to be lifted 150 feet into place. Well, all eyes were on the skies over Norfolk today at the Breckland Air Show, and it wasn't just to check whether another shower was on the way. Those who did risk the weather for the annual air show at RAF Swanton Morley were treated to a series of spectacular displays. Mosquito, Hawk, Jaguar and Tornado aircraft were all put through their paces. The show is expected to attract 15,000 visitors. The bells are ringing in the village of Knapton in North Norfolk today for one of its former residents, 86-year-old Dorothy Margette. It's a sound she's waited more than 30 years to hear.
The bells of St. Peter and St. Paul in the village of Knapton have never sounded quite like this before. Until this week, the church had to be content with a ring of just 5 bells. But a 6th has now been added thanks to a former resident and bell ringer who moved away from the village 30 years ago. It all started when pensioner Dorothy Margette was burgled at her home in Hampshire and robbed of antiques worth £10,000. Instead of replacing them, she decided to spend the insurance money on a 6th bell for her old church. The new bell, weighing 300 weight, was cast at the Whitechapel Foundry in London. It was dedicated in a special service this afternoon, conducted by the Bishop of Thetford.
Well, that's the news. Now here with the weather is Peter Walker.
Good evening. Yesterday's thick grey cloud has finally moved away southeast. It's now over France and Germany. There are some breaks in the cloud over the North Sea. Over the land, though, during the day, some quite thick cloud has built up, giving some showers. And those showers are coming from the north towards us. And that's going to be the situation for some time. It's quite cool air that's coming down, and there's also the possibility of some thicker areas of cloud like the one over in the north. They're going to also move southwards as we get small lows. There will be quite small lows coming down the North Sea like that, and they'll bring the more unsettled weather back again every now and again. But during the night, clear periods inland particularly will give perhaps 1 or 2 mist patches later on, and there'll be some scattered showers in the northeast. Those clear periods will also mean the temperatures go down to about 6 degrees Celsius, 43 Fahrenheit as a minimum, with very light winds. Tomorrow starting off with probably 1 or 2 sunny periods, not too bad, fair start, but the showers building up quite quickly and becoming heavy and possibly thundery later in the day, and possibly also some more general cloud by the end of the day. Maximum temperatures below the seasonal normal, maximum of about 15, 59 Celsius, and still the northwesterly winds quite light. In the outlook, one of the lows has moved right across the North Sea, another one to come, so generally unsettled with some rain at times.